Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Komal Kaval Shekhawat and I hope you all are doing good. So on my channel, I make videos on how to do data analysis using various statistical softwares, namely SPSS, eViews, Stata and R. So if you have landed on my channel for the first time, then do watch the video, share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to discuss how to run multiple regression analysis using SPSS. So let's get started. So first of all, you need to import your data file. So for that, go to File, Open, Data. Okay, then you need to locate your file from where you want to import it. And first of all, you need to select the type of the file. And if your file is in Excel format, then you need to select Excel. Okay. Then locate your file and open it. Okay. So as you can see, another dialog box will appear in front of you. And you need to check this box which reads, read variable names from the first row of data. Okay. So the variable names will be read from the first row itself. Then click on continue. Alright, so as you can see, the data has been imported. So those who are following the videos regularly, they might be knowing by now that this is the data view wherein all the data regarding the variable is mentioned, and this is the variable view window which contains the information about the variables and their categorization. So as you can see, in my data set, there are three variables: sales, price, and advertisement, wherein sales is the dependent variable and price and advertisement are the independent variables. Okay, all these three variables are numeric in type and their measure is scale. Okay, now the question is, to run multiple regression analysis, the steps are as follows. You need to go to Analyze first, then Regression and Linear. Okay. So you can see in this dialog box, you need to drag your dependent variable in the respective box and the independent variables in the corresponding box. Okay. So since sales is the dependent variable, then drag the dependent variable in this box and all the independent variables in this box. Okay. Now, along with the results for the multiple regression analysis, this also provides us with various other statistics. Okay, if you want to obtain correlation, covariance, confidence intervals, box plots, then there is another option for that also. So for that, you need to go to statistics and check all those boxes or all those statistics that you want to obtain in the output window. Okay. So you can select confidence intervals, covariance metrics, R-squared value, Durbin-Watson statistics. Okay. And if you don't want to select or don't want to obtain these particular statistics, then you can skip this step. Then click on continue. Okay. If you want a plot for your data set, then you can click on plots. And there is another option for histogram and normal probability plot. So if you want a histogram for your data set, then you can check this box. Okay. And click on continue. All right. So all the things are set. Now you need to click on OK. Now I will discuss one by one how to interpret all the regression results. Okay. So first of all, starting with the model summary. So here you can see the R-squared value. Okay. This is the R-squared value, which is 0.758 for this particular data set. The R-squared value or the coefficient of determination, which is 0.758, it indicates that approximately 76% or 75% of the variation in the dependent variable, which is sales in my case, is explained by the independent variables. Okay, so 76% changes in the dependent variable are being explained by the independent variables. Okay, so this indicates the significance of the independent variables. Okay, the next is the results for the ANOVA, okay, which shows the fit of the model. Okay, you can see here the F statistic value and the significance value. So you can check the significance at 1% level, at 5% level, or at 10% level also. So if the probability value of F statistics is less than, suppose for alpha 5% level of significance. So as you can see, this value is less than 5%. Okay. And if this value is less than 5%, then the model, entire model is significant. Okay. So this F statistics value shows us the significance of the entire model instead of each variable. All right. The next is the result for the coefficients. So you can see here the standard error of the coefficients price and advertisement. Both these are the independent variables. So their standard error, their regression coefficient, T statistics value and significance values are obtained. Okay. So if the significance value of the variables is less than 5% level of significance, then those variables are statistically significant. Okay. So both these variables have a significance value less than 5% and even it is less than 1% in this case. So both these variables, price and advertisement, are significantly influencing the dependent variable sales. Okay. Then this box shows the confidence interval at 95% for both these variables, the lower bound value and the upper bound value. The next table shows the correlation value between the independent variables. So here you can check the correlation value between advertisement and price, which is 0.097. So it is quite low. The correlation between advertisement and price is low. Okay. Next table shows the residual statistics. Okay. Residual statistics shows the value for minimum, maximum, mean value, standard deviation, and the number of observations. So here this shows that there were total 34 observations. There is standard deviation, mean value, maximum, and minimum value. And the last output shows the histogram for this data set, wherein the dependent variable is sales. Okay, the frequencies and regression standardized residual. Okay. So this is how you can obtain the results for your multiple regression analysis. Okay, and you can report your results likewise in your research article and in your thesis. Okay, so if you are running a multiple regression model, then in that case, you can obtain and interpret the descriptive statistics, inferential statistics. Okay, then you need to explain the correlation values, then explain the coefficient of determination, R-square value, and lastly, the most important one is the fit of the model, which is indicated by the F statistics value. Okay, the ANOVA results shows the F statistics value, which shows the fit of the entire model. Okay, so this is how you can obtain your results for a multiple regression model. So I hope you like the video. Please click on the subscribe button and don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.